Robert Garcia says he thinks that David Benavidez would beat Andre Ward if Ward was primed at 68 and Benavidez is what he is now. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. He said it on ES News YouTube channel. Man, these allergies got me bugging out here today. Hold on. As soon as I walk outside, my eyes start tearing up. So all my apologies. Damn. But my bad. But y'all want to know how this? I always tell y'all want to know how this foolishness always start. You know, I always tell y'all when you be hearing, oh, I'm the A side, or I'm the B side, or you the B side, or you need to get your numbers up, and you know, you gotta earn the shot. When Get Back Johnson didn't have to earn the shot or whatever. Y'all want to know how this shit starts? It usually starts from the head of the snake in boxing, the trainers, the fighters, the promoters, the managers. They usually start the tomfoolery, and the fans are the ones who regurgitate the tomfoolery. Now, at the end of the day, it's his opinion. Mexicans gonna support Mexicans, and he said that he feel like Benavidez pressure and his heart, his ability to take the punch, and he liked his, you know, he favorite style. He liked his style, and it would be too much for Andre Ward. But shit, we'll never know, to be honest. He said Andre Ward can outsmart him and outpoint him and win a decision. He can see that happening, but he just think that Benavidez would be too much. But I just think Benavidez's story is still developing. You know? His story is still developing. So we don't know. He go out there and Canelo stop him. You know, Garcia, if he fight Canelo next, Morrell go out there and dog him. Everybody opinion gonna be a knee-jerk reaction. That's why it's hard to kind of measure the greatness of somebody that's active in their profession. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because you living in the moment. And I always tell y'all that, like, when you go back in history and you listen to music, a lot of times we'll make music, we'll make a song or an album or whatever, a record, a classic. A lot of times it's pretty much the nostalgia, the memory. You know, I remember I used to hear Lauryn Hill's, well, the Fugees, you know, Killing Me Softly. They cover that. And it always used to bring, like, going to barbecues back in the 90s or going to family cookouts. That was kind of the vibe I got from that song. That's kind of my record. Every time I hear that song, I think about going to the birthday parties and backyard barbecues and family functions in the 90s. That's how, you know, you're able to reminisce. When I hear Brandy's, you know, or Mary J. Blige or Brandy, you know, I want to be down, that always make you think of the 90s. It's very, like, that's the most probably representative song of the 90s when you talking about R&B, her, Mary J. Blige. But yeah, you know, when you able to, you know, kind of ignite that in your brain, bro, like that's what makes shit classic. The times were good, and you know, sometimes you could be building, you know, especially in the beginning of relationships, you know, you first meet your kid or whatever, or you first meet your woman, or you know, a lot of times you building classic memories. You may not feel like in the moment that you as happy as you are, you enjoy yourself as you are. Then you look back 3, 4, 5 years, you're like, damn, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? You probably like, damn, I was happy. Like, damn, there was some good time. I didn't even know I was building classics. So, you know, a lot of people, you know, like to live in the moment. And obviously the Mexicans have their biasness. People say, well, black people have their biasness and Asians have their bias, whatever. But, you know, Benavidez still building his story. And if his story take a detour and he take a controversial loss or he get his ass beat, I guarantee you the opinion is going to be different. We know what Andre Ward is. We know what the constant variable is. We don't really know what the Benavidez is. We don't know if Benavidez really can take a punch. There's no knock on Benavidez. I'm a huge fan. But we got to see that. He go there and walk through Canelo Alvarez, then people like, damn. He going to do some great things at 75. You know, when his career is over with, then we can measure it up. But then again, it's just, you know, it's good fun debate. But this how narratives, you know, these how narratives get started. Real talk. You know, and then you get gang banging on YouTube, you know, about communities and where they from, and oh man, can the Ward to do this, Ward to come out of retirement and fuck Benavidez up right now and all that. And like I said, my personal opinion on it, Andre Ward had a very good, from what I know of Benavidez now, he had a very good ability on fighting bigger and stronger guys and aggressive punchers. he knew you put him on the back foot, and he was willing to take a shot. He was willing to hit the canvas and get up and keep coming. And I think his heart, his determination, and his ability, his IQ on knowing how to fight aggressive fighters and punchers, he knew how to handle that. And the question is, can Benavidez defend himself on the inside versus Andre Ward? So he got to still show that. Because Andre Ward is going to drop his weight. Andre Ward is going to put his shoulder in his chest. And Andre Ward is going to rip his body and break him down. That's exactly what's going to happen. And Benavidez is going to have to show the ability to be able to turn the tide, you know, shift his weight, and then put his weight on Andre Ward. It could be a fight in the phone booth. You know, you don't know how great Benavidez is going to be. But now he's getting the opportunities, and you know, usually when you step up in opposition, you kind of start to see the stoppages stop. But he's so big that you might see them continue. A lot of people say the same thing about Arthur Benavidez and Andre Ward. Oh, he retired, and hey, it is what it is. You know, oh, you know, he didn't fight Adonis Stevenson, which would have been another interesting fight. But in my opinion, I think Andre Ward was smart enough to stay away from that straight left hand and then go to work on Adonis Stevenson and maybe even get him out there late. Adonis Stevenson was a classic front runner. You know, well, he should have fought Chad Dawson at 75. We all agree on that. But Chad Dawson was the one that advocated first to go down. So you give fighters opportunities, they're gonna take it. But nonetheless, this is how shit gets started. Then you're gonna have somebody who hear Robert Garcia who wasn't even thinking about the shit. Nobody was ever thinking about Benavidez and Andre Ward, and now people gonna start, you know, running with it and sharing it and saying it. It's gonna be a great debate on social media. But you know, I'm gonna go with the Hall of Famer right now until I see how Benavidez story unfolded. You know, you might get 5, 6, 7 years, and you know, Benavidez might have a tremendous career. I might be like, damn, I think Benavidez would have got Andre Ward. That's easy to be said, but his story is still being written. That's what we can say. You know? So his story is still being written. But yeah, that's his opinion. But you know, like I told y'all when I was trying to talk about the Devin Haney situation, in which people was mad about the Lomachenko fight, or just talking about predictions and picking people and shit and twisting narratives in this boxing fraternity. It's a very small fraternity, bro. So that's why you gotta take what they say with a grain of salt. You gotta take what they say with a grain of salt in the boxing fraternity. Somebody, they all know somebody. It's all the backstories like Holyfield and Tyson. It's all shit like that. It's all stuff like that, bro. Oh man, they jealous, or he got a tournament over me, or you know, he got an opportunity over there over me. So you know, these dudes hold grudges going back to when they was all kids and teenagers. Oh, I think that nigga stole my Jolly Ranchers when we was up in Colorado Springs. Fuck that nigga and all that. That's the type of grudges that they hold. Real talk. Them the type of grudges that they hold. You know, at some point you got to let go. One thing I do agree is when you forgive, it's for you. It's for you to relinquish. Because if you still holding on to some type of hatred for somebody or some disdain for somebody, you know, through all the years, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you ain't gonna never get over that. Even if you do get one up on them. And I think the best revenge is success. And it ain't the best revenge, ain't success and showing a motherfucker you got success neither. You know, you see women, they get married and they send their pictures to their ex, you know, whatever. That shit corny. Yeah, I'm still in your mind. That's made me know I'm winning. Or, you know, you see niggas, you know, they used to be, you know, niggas looked over them in high school, women looked over in high school, and now they on social media flashing what they got or whatever. Or, you know, at the end of the day, the best success is when you in motion, when you in traffic and a motherfucker see you. You ain't even got to see them and they see you winning. Or they see what the family you end up with or the woman you end up with. You know what I'm saying? They delivering Uber Eats or DoorDash and they pull up to your crib. That's the best success. Not showing a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's the best success to have. When a motherfucker catch you in motion. When they catch you just out and about. You know, when you happy, you ain't even thinking about it. You know, you see the little chick that turns you down or the old boy that turns you down if you're a girl in high school or whatever, and then you winning. You see them, they all busted and shit. Hey, like I said before, this shit in life, if you live long enough, it's a marathon. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Especially as a man, your wife divorced you, a girl left you, she cheated on you, man. I said this shit on, I think on Monday Live a little bit, man. Like I said before, you gotta master your emotions. You gonna kill a nigga or kill him. If you're a woman, you gonna kill a bitch for sleeping with your nigga. Hey, it is what it is. Even if you marry, your husband or your wife, whatever, you don't own them. You gotta remember that it's always a rental, my nigga. You don't own them, so you gotta be mature. Like, okay, shit, it is what it is. You know, it's over with. Let me move on. Let me walk out of here. You know, I walk out here and I gotta pay lawyer fees, and hopefully I get crime of passion. So, you know, that's the real successful shit in life. You know? But yeah, just want to drop a little gem. That's success. That's success. For real. You ain't gotta be showing off everybody else shit, but like I said about Benavidez and Ward, it is what it is. We look, you know, it's something that realistically it could happen if Andre Ward can get down to 75 or 68. If he wanted to come back, I think he happy doing what he doing, mentoring on ESPN. But let's let Benavidez story develop. Let's let the story kind of unfold. So that's my whole thing about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in description. Shout out to everybody that donated to the channel. I appreciate y'all. You get the link tree from Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Amazon Music, the whole nine. Don't forget, rate the podcast for your boy. It's the best way to help me out. Peace.